Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. I'm Chris Hart, the lucky mayor of beautiful Ivins City. It's my privilege to welcome you here this evening for the Miss Ivins Princess Pageant 2018. We skipped a year somehow, and so I'm so pleased that we are having this event this evening. Grateful to these 7 brave young ladies who have devoted so much time and energy into preparing for this, and for especially those who have offered their help in getting this pageant put together. We have some visiting royalty with us here this evening. I'd like to recognize Aaliyah Horton, Miss Santa Clara, crowned recently, and Miss St. George, Sheridan Backus, who have joined with us here this evening. Thank you so much. And I'd like to recognize any other royalty, past or present, that may be here with us this evening, Miss Ivins or otherwise. Do we have any others? Great. As we begin, I'd like to recognize Jenny Johnson, who is a council member for Ivins City, who will be offering the invocation in just a moment. Also, may I express our city's appreciation to Snow Canyon High School and their staff for making this pageant possible in this beautiful stage setting. Community Education Television, CEC TV Utah, for being here. Marcus Farnsworth and his staff, thank you so much for putting this out on the airwaves so that our contestants and their families and friends from all over will have a chance to see this. Once again, a reminder to please turn off your cell phones or set them to vibrate so that they don't interrupt this pageant. And let's begin by having Jenny Johnson come forward and offer an invocation.
Our dear Father in heaven, we are so grateful for this evening, for the opportunity that we have to meet together and to enjoy this wonderfully prepared evening. And we ask that thou would please bless those who participate, bless the girls who have worked so hard, and bless them with peace and with comfort and confidence that they will be able to do things in the way that they have practiced and in the way that they desire, so that they can present themselves in a way that they have practiced. And we bless those who are behind the scenes, those who are in charge. Bless those who are doing the lighting and the music, that all will go well. We are so grateful for those who have put this together, and give our appreciation to them. Again, we thank thee for all that thou provides for us, and we ask that we might enjoy this evening. In the name of Jesus Christ, amen.
Thank you. Thank you, Jenny. And now please stand, ladies and gentlemen, as Kylie Hill will come forward and sing the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed, or so gallantly streaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watch, were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our
Kylie, thank you. That was awesome. And now I'd like to introduce, ladies and gentlemen, Lisa Svedin, our pageant director, and April Hill, her co-director. With my thanks for their wonderful service to our community, Lisa took over the pageant, kind of stepped into foreign territory and has worked her heart out to bring this about, and we are just so appreciative. Lisa.
Of course you do.
Oh, we'd like to welcome everyone again tonight, and we're very excited for this evening. The girls have worked really, really hard, and they've prepared themselves well for tonight. I'd have to say this has been quite the experience for me. I've always done the mom side, and to switch it around and be on the other side has been something of a new experience, and it's been fun. I couldn't have done it without the help of April and Brittany. Brittany Hollinshead. She's back behind with the girls. And it's just been a privilege to work with them. Oh, and Olivia, sorry, forgot Olivia. She's been working with the girls on their opening number and teaching them everything they need to know to represent themselves well on that too. These are beautiful young ladies, and I want them to know how proud I am of them tonight, that they're gonna do a wonderful job, and that each one of them is a beautiful young woman, and any one of them can represent our city really well. We're in for, a lot of them they've blossomed over the last month and a half or 2 months that we've done this. They've come out of their shells, they're putting themselves out there in front of you, and it's just been great to see them grow in that aspect. So we're in for a real treat tonight. And as you watch them perform, make sure you applaud them well and cheer them on, because I'm sure their nerves are just as good as mine are right now.
So let's get started and introduce our MCs for tonight. McKenna Hodges is currently serving as Miss Washington County 2017. She is so excited to compete for the title of Miss Utah this June. She has been competing in pageants for the last 5 years and has loved every second of it. Her favorite part about pageants is the service aspect. Her platform is titled Anywhere They Go. Supporting our troops and veterans is what has kept her coming back. She is attending Dixie State University as a sophomore, majoring in theater and minoring in dance. She hopes to one day soon be performing in Broadway.
Maddie Baldwin was recently crowned International Junior Miss Utah Teen and will be competing on the international stage in July. Her platform, SAD, Students Against Destructive Decisions, has been her saving grace. This is why she has devoted the last 5 years of her life to empower the youth to be torchbearers and to successfully confront risks and pressures that challenge them in their daily lives. The work she has done for Five County Youth Court and her own organization, Team Raw, has gained recognition by several nationwide organizations that have provided her so many opportunities to speak to the youth, not only in Utah, but throughout the whole country. When she is not traveling to promote her platform, you can always find her doing something outdoors. She loves rollerblading, hiking, rock climbing, wake surfing, and pretty much anything adventurous. She is so passionate about what she is doing, and she can't wait to represent our beautiful state at internationals.
Let's welcome our MCs.
Miss Washington County 2017.
And I am Madison Baldwin, your International Junior Miss Utah Teen.
So let's get this evening started. Judges, are you ready? Yes, okay. So the opening number will be 5% of the contestants' total score. The opening number has been choreographed by Olivia Snow to the song This Is Me from The Greatest Showman. Join us in welcoming the contestants of the Miss Ivins Princess Scholarship Pageant 2018 onto the stage tonight. Watch closely to see which contestant catches your eye.
Gabriela Merida. I'm contestant number 2, Ki'iwani Dittman. I'm contestant number 30, Lainey McDonald.
Contestant number 4, Lydia Hanners. I'm contestant number 5, Aubriana Mahoney.
I'm contestant number 6, Tasia McDonald.
Contestant number 7, Callie Horn.
I'm gonna send a blood, gonna drown a mind. This is brave, this is bruised, this is who I'm meant to be, this is me.
Well done, ladies. While they are getting ready for the talent portion, we want to take a moment to introduce a couple of the amazing people that have the toughest job of the evening. I definitely wouldn't want to be in their shoes. Let's meet our judges. First, we have Bob Richards. He's a realtor at Keller Williams Realty in St. George and CEO of Bob Richards and Associates. Bob has been one of the top 3 realtors in Southern Utah for the past 26 years. He's a workaholic, having served thousands of buyers and sellers during his real estate career. He's the recipient of the National Association of Realtors Hall of Fame and Lifetime Achievement Awards, and has been internationally recognized by Keller Williams Realty as a leader and example of corporate culture based upon God, family, and business. Bob loves to play golf, travel, and be on his houseboat in Lake Powell. He's an avid book collector and collects a variety of cars. He's the father of 2 children and 2 grandsons, ages 2 and 4. Bob's motto in business and in life, consider it done.
All right. Next, we have Sarah Jorgensen. She lives in Washington, Utah, with an adventurous husband and 3 sweet kids. She graduated from Utah State University in sociology and has since worked in preschools and schools in the area. She has a master preserver certificate and loves to can and preserve food, and is also working on a creativity journey this year. She likes to refinish furniture, play the guitar, make friends, and do puzzles. Currently, she is a stay-at-home mother to her 3 kids and loves it. She has a passion for music, learning, children's literature, and fashion. She was born and raised in Orange County, California, and has lived in St. George for 10 years.
Okay, let's show our appreciation by giving a round of applause to thank them for taking time out of their busy schedules to be here with us tonight. Thank you, guys. We will introduce the other judges momentarily. Now on to the next event of the evening is Activewear. This is worth 10% of the contestants' total score. This part of the competition allows the girls to show off their personality while sharing a bit of what they like to do for fun in their spare time. The girls have had fun preparing for this part of the evening for you.
All right, let's welcome contestant number 1, Gabriela Merida. One of Gabriela's favorite hobbies is to read. Ever since she was a little girl, you would most likely find Gabriela buried in her favorite books like To Kill a Mockingbird, Pride and Prejudice, and Jane Eyre. Gabriela's love of literature has inspired her to write and create her own stories and share them with others. She hopes that one day she can even be a published author, playwright, and/or screenwriter. Thank you, Gabriela.
Next up, we have contestant number 2, Ki'iwani Dittman. Ki'iwani's 2 favorite hobbies are knitting and sewing. She learned how to knit when she was about 10 years old, and ever since, she has used up every little bit of yarn making scarves and headbands. She also loves to sew. She has always loved watching and helping her grandma sew. She helped Hi'ilani sew the very dress she's wearing on stage tonight. Thank you, Hi'ilani.
All right. Next is contestant number 3, Lainey McDonald. Lainey loves a variety of sports and activities, but one of her favorites is kickboxing. She likes to spend a few hours a week in kickboxing to some loud, fun music. Boys, don't let her beautiful voice and pretty features fool you. This girl is seriously determined. Thank you, Lainey.
Next up, we have contestant number 4, Lydia Hanners. Lydia loves all aspects of dance, but one style she especially loves is pointe. She spends a lot of her time dancing, but in her spare time, you will find her in her pointe shoes. But don't be afraid and tiptoe around her. She is kind and loving and will welcome you with open arms. Thank you, Lydia.
Next is contestant number 5, Aubriana Mahoney. Aubriana loves to bike, whether it's with her brother, her mom, or her dogs. Aubriana feels so blessed to live so close to the Red Mountain where there are so many beautiful trails, birds, and friendly neighbors to make a sunny ride the perfect way to spend an afternoon. She especially loves taking the bumpy roads on the trails for some extra adventures. She never forgets to wear her helmet and make sure her younger brother wears his too. Thank you, Aubriana.
Next up, we have contestant number 6, Tasia McDonald. Tasia Ray McDonald has been dancing since she could walk. She has gone through many struggles and surgeries in the past 8 years with her health, but has never given up. In the afternoons when she would feel half decent, she would choreograph the most beautiful dances. She is very graceful, talented, and determined. Tasia is a great example and mentor to everyone who has the privilege to get to know her. Thank you, Tasia.
Next up is contestant number 7, Callie Horn. Callie has been dancing since she was 4 years old and loves musical theater. She has taken ballet, jazz, and hip hop, but tap is her favorite. Last year, she finally got the chance to tap on stage as a member of the ensemble cast for the show White Christmas. She loved every second of it because it combined 2 of her favorite things, singing and dancing. Thank you, Callie.
Well, that was really fun to watch. Thank you, girls. Now let's get back to introducing the remaining judges while the girls get themselves ready for the next event. Anthony Horrocks has lived in southern Utah area since 1991 when his family moved from Oahu, Hawaii to Tokerville, Utah. He is married to his beautiful wife, Melissa, of 13 years and has 4 wonderful children, 3 boys and 1 girl. Anthony graduated from Southern Utah University with a bachelor's degree in elementary education in 2004. Since that time, he has served as a 5th grade teacher, staff developer, and Title I coordinator. In 2007, Anthony graduated with a master's degree in school administration, also from Southern Utah University. Anthony is the current principal at Sunset Elementary, where he has served for the past 5 years. Anthony enjoys many hobbies and has a passion for learning. He enjoys spending time with his family, serving within his church, and judging beauty pageants. Okay, actually, this is a new experience for him in judging a beauty pageant, but he's excited for this opportunity.
So, a little fun fact, I know Anthony Horrocks as Mr. Horrocks because I was lucky enough to have him as a 5th grade teacher. Hey. All right, so last but not least, Kristen Palmer. Kristen Palmer has been a music teacher in St. George area for approximately 25 years. She began her violin studies at the age of 5. At age 13, Kristen won first place in the senior division of the Utah State Fair. She was awarded a scholarship at Brigham Young University, where she completed her training in violin pedagogy. Then later formed the Strings of Dixie, a violin performance group in St. George, Utah. They have performed in Disneyland, the Riverwalk, the Rocks, the Alamo, Polynesian Cultural Center, the Today Show, and countless local and state venues. Kristen has been an adjudicator for the Southern Utah Performing Arts Festival and Southern Utah Strings Festival. Additionally, she has a studio of 30 students and performs in Las Vegas, Nevada. She is the daughter of Dorothy Nielsen England, who has published books on fashion and beauty and also founded and taught at Classique Modeling School in Salt Lake City.
And those are our judges for this evening. Can we give them one more round of applause? They have not only taken time tonight to be here, but also spent a couple of hours last night conducting the one-on-one interview portion of the competition. Interview is the most heavily weighted category, totaling 30% of the final score. The private interview is designed to give the judges an opportunity to learn as much as possible about the participant's ability to express herself, her qualities, attributes, and community service. As with the private interview, each portion of the pageant is worth a certain percentage point. Community service weighs in with a 5% final score. From what we have seen so far tonight, these judges have a very difficult job.
So I think we've given the girls enough time to get changed and are now ready for the talent portion of this evening competition. One of the many responsibilities of the royalty is to perform at the Washington County Fair. This part of the competition is designed to give the contestants an opportunity to showcase her stage presence, confidence, and ability to entertain. Each of these young ladies has prepared a 2 to 2.5 minute presentation showcasing her talent. This portion is worth 25% of their overall score tonight. So, with what we have seen so far, I can't wait to see the additional talent that's going to be shared with us this evening.
Have you guys picked your favorites yet? Okay, well, let's keep watching. These girls are going to amaze you guys, so let's get started. With contestant number 1, Gabriella Merida. Gabby will be singing Never Enough from the movie musical The Greatest Showman, written and composed by Benj Pasek and Justin Paul.
Trying to hold my breath, let it stay this way. Can't let this moment end. You set off a dream with me, getting louder now. Can you hear it echoing? Take my hand, will you share this with me? 'Cause darling, without you, all the shine of 1,000 spotlights, all the stars we steal from the night sky will never be enough, never be enough. Towers of gold are still too little. These hands could hold the world, but it'll never be enough, never be enough. Never, 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 never for me, for me. Never enough,
absolute favorites. Thank you, Gabriella. All right, so next we have contestant number 2, Hiilani Dittman. All right, she is going to be sharing her talent of art with us. I don't have any good jokes, I apologize.
So I am an artist, and at first art was just an easy A class that I took. But after a little bit, I got really into painting, and I painted all of these, and this one I think is one of my favorites. I made this a few months ago in art class, and a few days before I had found out that my sister's cat had died. And so I made this in honor of my sister, and it is a figure of a cat, and her cat's name was Jane, so I put the name Jane at the bottom. And I made it look super vintage because my sister is very vintage-like. And this painting is of a postcard, and I don't usually put notes or addresses on postcards, so I left it blank. And this one, it was supposed to start out as a sunset, but I never liked the way it turned out. So I bought some stickers that were little music notes, and I like to call this one What Music Looks Like to Me. And this one, I love the way barns look, but my favorite colors are pastel. So I did a complete pastel painting of a barn. And this one, I love this one. My mom helped me for about 2 hours cutting crayons, and it took me about 7 more just to glue them on. And she gave me the idea of painting a sunset with a windmill and a flower garden. And I appreciate her so much for that because I never would have known what to do without her. Thank you.
Great job, Hiilani. We will now hear from contestant number 3, Lainey McDonald. Lainey will be singing Praying by Kesha.
I'm proud of who I am. No more monsters, I can breathe again. And you said that I was done. Well, you were wrong, and now the best is yet to come. I can make it on my own. I don't need you, I found the strength I've never known. I'll bring thunder, I'll bring rain. Oh, and when I'm finished, they won't even know your name. You brought the flames and you put me through hell. I had to learn how to fight for myself, and we both know all the truth I could tell. I'll just say this as I wish you farewell. I hope you're somewhere praying, praying. I hope your soul is changing, changing. I hope you find your peace, falling on your knees, praying. Oh, sometimes I pray for you at night, and someday maybe you'll see the light. Oh, can forget.
That was beautiful. Thank you, Lainey. So next up, we have contestant number 4, Lydia Hanners, and Lydia will be singing Rise by Katy Perry.
I won't just survive. Oh, you will see me thrive. Can't write my story. I'm beyond the archetype. I won't just conform. No matter how you shake my core. See my roots, they run deep. Oh, I must stay conscious through the madness and chaos. So I call on my angels. They say, oh, you have so little faith. Don't doubt it, don't doubt it. Victory is in your veins. You know it, and you will not negotiate. You'll fight it, and be transformed. 'Cause when the fire's at my feet again, and the vultures all start circling, they're whispering, you're out of time, but still I rise. There is no mistake, no accident, when you feel the final melody. Think again, you're out of time, but still I rise.
Great job, Lydia. Wow, the talent tonight is amazing. Now let's welcome contestant number 5, Aubriana Mahoney. This evening, Aubriana will be doing Color Guard with Flag to the song Human by Rag & Bone Man. She chose this song because it inspires her to remember where she came from and to always dance like no one is watching.
I like digging holes and hiding things inside them. When I grow old, I hope I won't forget to find them. 'Cause I've got memories and travel like gypsies in the night. I build a home and wait for someone to tear it down. Then pack it up in boxes, head for the next town running. 'Cause I've got memories and travel like gypsies in the night. And 1,000 times I've seen this road, 1,000 times. I've got no roots, but my home was never on the ground. I've got no roots, but my home was never on the ground. I've got no roots. I've got no roots. I like digging holes, hiding things inside them. When I grow old, I won't forget to find them. I like digging holes, hiding things inside them. When I grow old, I won't forget to find them. I've got no roots. No roots.
That was amazing, Aubriana.
Holy cow.
So we are almost to the end, and next is contestant number 6, Tasia McDonald. Tasia will be singing To Make You Feel My Love.
When the rain is blowing in your face and the whole world is on your case, I could offer you a warm embrace to make you feel my love. When the evening shadows and the stars appear, and there is no one there to dry your tears, I could hold you for a million years to make you feel my love. I know you haven't made your mind up yet, but I would never do you wrong. I've known it from the moment that we met. No doubt in my mind where you belong. I'd go hungry, I'd go black and blue, I'd go crawling down the avenue. No, there's nothing that I wouldn't do to make you feel my love.
That was impressive, Tasia. Now for the final talent of the evening, contestant number 7, Callie Horn. Callie will be playing her own arrangement of the cello song by the Piano Guys. Her backtrack was recorded by Heather Carroll.
Callie, that was a beautiful arrangement. Holy cow, there are some talented girls in Ivins. So that concludes our talent portion for this evening, and I am so glad I am not a judge because every single one of those girls has got some serious talent.
Okay, I think we are now ready for the last portion of our competition, evening gown and onstage question. This part of the competition is designed for the contestant to demonstrate their poise, presence, and attractiveness. Remember, the evening wear should complement both the contestant's individual statement and her personality. Her sense of accomplishment, poise, and presence is considered. Please keep in mind that they are not judged on their gown, but how they appear in it and the way they carry themselves on stage. This is worth 10% of their final score.
All right, so I hope everyone is ready for the most exciting part of the competition. These 7 beautiful and amazing young ladies will finish up the competition with on-stage questions. After each young lady walks in her gown around the stage, she will be greeted by Olivia Snow, who is my second attendant in the Washington County royalty, and asked one question. These questions have been written by the girls, and they are not allowed to answer their own question.
Okay, so let's begin by welcoming contestant number 1, Gabriella Marita. Gabriella is the daughter of Pedro and Angie Marita. She is the oldest of 5 children. Gabriella attends Tucson High School, where she has participated in the musical theater program, the Madrigal Choir, and Tucson Ballroom. Gabriella has a 4.0 GPA and earned a Student of the Month award in English. Gabby was selected to be a part of the Titan Time Committee at Tucson, where she helps organize student events, assemblies, and opportunities for students to showcase their talents. Gabby is also passionate about social justice and participates in the Students Against Destructive Decisions Club at Tucson. In middle school, she was on the honor roll and lettered in vocal music, instrumental music, theater, math, English, science, physical education, history, and health. Gabby currently serves as the Ivins Stake Youth Council, where she has helped organize statewide youth activities.
What is your greatest accomplishment?
Well, one of my greatest accomplishments is probably doing this pageant because this is something that is way out of my comfort zone, but I'm so proud of myself that I was able to get up here and do this. So thank you.
Thank you, Gabriella.
Right. Next, we have contestant number 2, Hiilani Dittman. Hiilani Dittman is the daughter of Marty and Gretchen Dittman. She is the 7th out of 4 boys and 6 girls, including her. One of her most recent achievements is getting onto honor roll for the 2nd quarter in a row. She is a 4.0 GPA student and has a goal of learning French and Swahili before she graduates. She hopes to one day to travel to Africa and help refugee kids and adults learn how to read and write. Her biggest role model is her older sister, Greta. Greta taught Hiilani all about how to do makeup and inspires her style.
If you were given the chance to change one thing in the world, what would it be and why?
If I could change one thing in the world, I think it would be hunger, because nobody deserves to be starving on the streets. Thank you.
Thank you, Hiilani.
Next, we have contestant number 3, Lainey McDonald. Lainey McDonald is the daughter of Ryan and Tiffany McDonald. She is the oldest biological child. When she was young, 2 teenage girls from foster care joined the family. She is now the middle of 9. Lainey spent most of last summer in LA with producers of NBC who found her online a few years ago and reached out. After singing at funerals for people who have lost their lives early, Lainey decided to plan and hosted a huge benefit concert at Tucson, raising money for 2 local families that lost loved ones, and kicking off a campaign called #LiveAndLove. Lainey also loves to advocate for foster care and continues to share her talent to help children in need, and she has done so for many years. Each year, she puts together a fundraiser to make sure children in foster care and their families have an amazing Christmas.
If you could change one thing about your school, what would it be?
One thing that I would change about my school is that I would add a Defender X, which helps people see heightened emotions and tell when somebody is having a rough life, and the counselors can see that and they can help them with that. Thank you.
Thank you, Lainey.
All right, please welcome to the stage contestant number 4, Lydia Hanners. Lydia is the daughter of Melody Jones and Morgan Hanners. She is the only girl in the family and has 3 brothers. She has been blessed with 4 step-siblings, which gives her a total of 5 brothers, 2 sisters, and a loving stepdad. She has a passion for service. Recently, she got elected as her school's National Honor Society president. This year, she has organized a campaign to help a friend with cancer, raising money for her and her family. Lydia has also been a part of many benefit concerts raising awareness for important topics. She uses her love of ballroom dance to help and serve others.
Who is your role model?
My role model would have to be my mom because she takes care of all of us and she makes us all feel loved and equal, and she just brings so much warmth into my family. Thank you.
Thank you, Lydia.
Let's welcome onto the stage contestant number 5, Aubriana Mahoney. Aubriana loves being able to share her passion for music through award-winning orchestra and girls' honors choir at Snow Canyon Middle School. She's always a straight-A student and loves to study math just for fun. In her spare time, she can be found playing with her pets or enjoying an inspiring book on a swing under the trees. She is inspired by stories of overcoming setbacks in life. Her goal is to become a lawyer and film director, not only to create more fairness in the world, but to capture the beauty of it too. Compassion, equality, and optimism describe her best. She encourages others to look at the positive side of life, and it shows by the amount that others trust and confide in her.
How would you promote this pageant if you win?
If I won this pageant, I would go around and I'd talk to all the people I possibly could and tell them about it. Thank you.
Thank you, Aubriana.
Next up is contestant number 6, Tasia McDonald. Tasia Ray McDonald is the daughter of Ryan and Tiffany McDonald. She is the middle child of 5 biological and 4 adopted. She is a great example and friend to everyone who knows her. She is a very compassionate sister and keeps her family organized. Tasia is very patient with her special needs adopted little brother, Justin. Despite her 8-year battle with a chronic illness, multiple surgeries, and fighting pain and nausea most mornings, she still has a great attitude and was faithful that there would be answers and miracles. She works alongside her sister Lainey in all of the benefit concerts and fundraisers for foster children.
Do you think that social media has helped or hurt society?
I think that it has done both in a way, because before social media, you didn't have something to hide behind if you wanted to say something mean or bully someone. Now you have a screen. And in other ways, there are people who help those people, who bring them up, who are bullied. Thank you.
Thank you, Tasia.
Last but not least, we have contestant number 7, Callie Horn. Callie is a freshman at Tucson High School, where she is living her high school musical dream. She maintains a 4.0 GPA while being involved in many extracurricular activities, including National Honor Society, and she is the president of Students Against Destructive Decisions, a club she started at her school this year to help empower students to confront the risks and pressures that challenge them throughout their daily lives. She also spends time volunteering at the 5-County Youth Court, mentoring troubled teens. She hopes to have more opportunities to serve through the Miss Ivins program.
What is the biggest challenge facing teens today?
A big thing that teens struggle with is self-confidence. A lot lately, especially with social media and everything, there's a lot of comparison and everyone comparing themselves to other people. And that brings them down, and that makes them not as confident in themselves, which is not something that is as good, because confidence is a big thing. Thank you.
Thank you, Callie.
Don't these girls look just absolutely stunning tonight? Let's bring, yeah, there we go. So let's bring them out and get another look. All right.
Thank you, girls. Now we Okay, now we have a special performance for you tonight. Olivia Snow was announced second attendant in the Miss Washington County Royalty last June and is looking forward to participating again this year. She also wants to wish each of the participants good luck with their futures. Performing To Fix You by Coldplay, please welcome Olivia Snow.
When you try your best but you don't succeed, stuck in reverse, lights will guide you home. Lights will guide you home and ignite your bones, and I will try to fix you.
All right. Yes? Okay. All right, thank you, Olivia. That was absolutely beautiful. So I have actually had the pleasure of working with Olivia through this past year. She is absolutely incredible and kind and obviously talented. And a pageant system, it's definitely a sisterhood, and I am so grateful that I get to call you my sister. So great job, Olivia. All right, everyone. The time has finally arrived, so let's let all of our lovely contestants back on stage for the awards presentation and crowning of our new 2018 Miss Ivins City Royalty.
At this time, we would like to thank our sister city princesses, Miss Santa Clara, Aaliyah Horton, and Miss St. George, Sheridan Backus, for helping us crown this year's royalty.
All right, so we're actually going to throw it over to Brittany.
Thank you so much. Don't worry, I'm not going to sing for you tonight. This is actually not in the script. You guys get to hang out with me for a minute because guess what? We need a little bit more time because these ladies were so amazing that the judges just need a couple more minutes to finish up. But I wanted to talk to you for a little bit about the workshops that these girls have come to for weeks and weeks and weeks. Tirelessly, they have come and they have shown up and they have pushed themselves so far out of their comfort zones. I am endlessly blown away by them. I thought that I was showing up there every week to teach them how to walk, how to talk, how to do all the pageant-y stuff and turn them from just a girl into a pageant queen. But I learned so many things from them, and they are the most hilarious group of girls. It's just been such an honor to work with them, and I feel like one proud pageant mama back here watching them because aren't they doing a great job? So right now, I would like to talk about the moms because I've never been on the mom side of pageantry yet. I'm sure it's coming. But for all of you moms out there who are doing the behind-the-scenes work, you're running to the store, you're finding the right shoes, you're getting the alterations, you are scheduling the nail appointment, and you're probably sitting at the kitchen table practicing questions. I hope they were practicing. It sounded like they were practicing. But if we could have the moms stand up real quick, and the dads, we'll give you some credit too, dads. And can we just get a big round of applause for the parents? Because I don't think that you get enough credit for what you do. So thank you so much for letting us borrow your beautiful, talented, funny, intelligent, I mean, really, I could go on, but hopefully we're wrapping it up here because I don't think you want to hear from me. I think you want to hear who our next Miss Ivins princess is, right? Can I just hear really, really quick one time, who's your favorite contestant? I don't know. I heard a couple names, but one more time for me. And just so you're aware, I know you can't see, but I can see, and they're all back here taking a giant group selfie. This is what happens when you stick 7 girls together for over 6 weeks, and they have really created these bonds that are super special and that they're going to carry with them for the rest of their life. My pageant sisters are some of my best friends, and it's been really neat to be a part of that and watch that unfold. So I'm going to go ahead and turn it back over, and no, I'm not going to turn it back over. I'm going to do a little tap dance. No, I don't dance either. I don't sing. I actually wasn't even prepared to be in this bright light, so I probably look like a ghost right now. I do apologize. But I think we're going to have them come out one more time so that they can hear you scream as loud as you can, because that makes them feel better. And I know that that's who you really want to see. It's not me. So when we have them come back, I want the loudest possible cheer that you can give, okay? Ladies, can you grace us with your presence? That was okay. I think you guys probably could have done a little better, but we'll let you off the hook because I know you're not the ones performing tonight. I mean, I didn't show up here expecting to perform either, but hey, here I am. So we're going to put one of these ladies on the spot, and I know they're going to hate me for this, but I really just want to know what your favorite part of this whole experience was. The workshops, the rehearsal. Can you give us a funny story or something that is just so awesome? This isn't serious and this isn't judged. You hear me, judges? This is not judged.
Yes, I can. My favorite part about this whole process was just the friendships I made, even with our directors and Brittany and all of these girls. Like, I go to school with them, but I got to know them better through this. And funny story, one of my funny stories is I have a lot of conversations with Brittany, and sometimes we like to talk about toilet paper and parties. So if you put 2 and 2 together, you get a really, really good time. So that was my favorite part.
Okay. Let me just explain the toilet paper thing, okay? Because that didn't sound good. We were using practice questions so that they could get a feel for the mic. And I'm sorry, but isn't it, which way do you put your toilet paper, over or under? That's a good question, right? That tells a lot about a person, I think. And the correct answer is over, just so we're clear. So Gabby, can you tell me something that sticks out in your mind about this process? Is this your first pageant?
Yes, it is my first pageant. Something that sticks out to me is the behind-the-scenes work, because I had no idea how much had to go into being in a pageant. But it's been so much fun, and I'm so thankful for this experience. So, yeah.
Awesome. Thank you. And also, thank you for not sharing any more stories about me. Oh. The rest of those are our little secret. Are we ready yet? Because they really don't want to hear me ramble on. I mean, we ramble on at our workshops, and it is a party. It really is a party, but...
Hey, Brittany. Over here.
Who calls me? Hi.
I have a funny joke. Do you want me to tell it?
I can't hear you.
I have a funny joke. Do you want me to tell it?
Only if you're making fun of me.
I actually made it up, so I'm kind of making fun of myself. Okay.
That counts.
I made this up, and I think it's hilarious, and I tell it at every pageant, and no one ever laughs. So we're going to try this again. Okay. What is comfortable that you can wear to parties? What? Jammies.
That was pretty good. In fact, since you guys are about to graduate, I think I'm joining this table. Okay. What's going on over here? There's no chair for me. I mean,
I can scoot over.
This is a real queen right here.
This is sisterhood.
This is sisterhood. except I probably shouldn't be sitting in this dress on stage either. I don't know. Would a person in charge please tell us if we need to kill more time?
Well, I'll talk about you, Brittany. I think you're incredible.
Oh,
so, woo, yeah. So, a person in charge. My platform is Anywhere They Go, supporting our troops and veterans. So I'm very involved with trying to get civilians involved in supporting our military. And I actually met Brittany as she was Mrs. Utah. This chick was in the Army, everybody. I just want everyone to know that. And I just think she is absolutely incredible. From the Army to a pageant, she's one of my heroes. A person in charge?
Testing, we are ready. Does this mean we have a princess to crown? Okay, the show goes on.
All right, so we're gonna start with Director's Choice, so I'm handing it to you.
You got this, dude. I got it. Wasn't expecting this.
We're out of place right here.
Yeah.
Obviously, we didn't get.
No, we're good. We're good. So Director's Choice, as directors, we came together and we thought about the girls, and they've all been wonderful and amazing, and we paid attention to their attendance at the workshops, their participation, the attendance to the extra things that we provided them opportunities to go to, and then we watched them in each workshop to see how they were doing, how they were applying what we were sharing with them and teaching them. And the Director's Choice is going to, are you ready? Aubriana Mahoney. Now we have Miss Photogenic, and Miss Photogenic is an award that isn't judged by any of us. It is judged by the photographer, Melanie Nelson. She's right in the middle. You've seen her. And I don't even know what this is. I told my husband, frame it, and don't let me see it. So I'm just as excited as the rest of you to see who has been chosen as Miss Photogenic. There you go. Okay. Lainey McDonald. Oh, sorry. Oh, they're announcing it. I'm done.
Okay, do you want to say thanks first? Okay, so we want to give a quick thank you to those who have been helping these girls prepare for this day. A special thank you to Snow Canyon High School for this facility and our techs who have helped make this evening run smooth.
We have so many wonderful people that have helped us put this whole pageant together. We thank you all and are sorry we couldn't go through everyone's names. We would be here for another hour if we did. So let's just get down to business with crowning and awards.
Okay, so we're about to announce Miss Congeniality. This is one of my favorite awards. I was Miss Congeniality once, and I just pretended to be Sandra Bullock the entire time, and it was great. So, are you guys ready? Okay. I'm just trying to give you another anxiety attack and make you wait a little bit longer. All right, Miss Congeniality is Ilani Dittman. Congratulations. All right. Woo! So we are going to now announce the final three in no particular order. We're going to say Callie Horn, Lydia Hanners, and Lainey McDonald. All right. And our second runner-up is Lydia Hanners.
Let's hear it for Lydia. Okay, girls, are you ready? Are you sure?
Make them wait a little.
Okay. Okay, so this one time, just kidding. Okay, let's get to it. Our first attendant is contestant number 7, Callie Horn. And that means our new Miss Ivins is contestant number 3, Lainey McDonald.
Okay, I'd like to take a moment. I've done some digging, some deep digging, and I just barely found out the information about this cape. I have watched my daughter for, well, it's been about 10 years now, and every year, this cape is over 25 years old. And I'm like, how many years old can this cape be if every year it's 25 years old? So this cape, robe, has been in the Ivins traditions of crowning for over 30 years now. And it was made by a resident, her name is Lark Taylor, who is the grandma to Tobler, is one of the grandmas for Tobler's Bakery, if anybody's familiar with Tobler's Bakery. So this is a tradition that Miss Ivins gets to wear this gown, this robe, and next year, she will wear it again and pass it along.
All right, congratulations to everyone. What a wonderful job tonight. We're going to take some pictures, so hold off on all the excitement, and then when the pictures are done, you can flood the stage like a BYU versus Ute game.